Hello guys, World War Z, playing insane difficulty and cruise control. I've got two videos here. One's a solo playthrough. It's a very short video. It's a tips on how to survive the hardest section of this mission, which is the cargo area. 3 vital tips. And the second video then is co-op with a real great team. We really beasted the mission. Now you see me throwing my masking grenade into the sea there, because if you don't understand this cargo area, a lot of people play this fixer and everybody's running for survival. Nobody's really killing. Using the masking grenades, it's only for safety rather than for masking a teammate and taking out the threat rather than running surviving. This is where I like to stand here. I could be a bit more beast and get in the zombie's face and really take them out, but this is real simple. No one takes damage standing here. It really doesn't take that long. As I say with the fixers, I throw my masking grenades in the sea. At times, you always get plenty anyway, but they're really a waste. You've got to mask your team. This playthrough, solo playthrough insane here, it's 3 vital tips. And the first tip is always mask your team, whether they're bots or not. I'm showing all the breach in charge locations here because these will be really vital as well. Get a breach in charge there. And don't always trust that guard. Always check that corner. I've got punched on before and that corner. And there's a second breach in charge location.
Yes, what the hell is going on?
We don't know how the infection entered the ship, but we must get it under control.
This is a really short video. I hope you watch all 27 minutes of this video. The co-op play in this video really was amazing. The 4-man team, randoms, well, we really beasted it in like 18 minutes, really fast. This video here is 8 or 9 minutes long. There's so many masking grenades before you go into this cargo area.
Give me something good.
So I'm not even wasting time going up to collect that one. I know I'll get another one. I've got a breach in charge. And I'm going to do this with regular guns too. I've had 3 attempts of making this video. When I passed it with the great team co-op, I said I've got to make a solo tutorial as well, and I added on just to tell people what exactly that I'm doing rather than just surviving and killing. Normally, the reason why I always breach this door, you know, quite common you get an assault carbine or a battle rifle in here. This is the best door to breach. Trust me, you always breach that door, and I guarantee you'll agree that the assault carbine's really common. I got this in 2 or 3 attempts with just deciding I'll make a tutorial solo, show them how to pass this, because I'm passing this cargo area really regularly now. Whereas before, as I said in one of the earlier videos, I've had hundreds of attempts. I was just kept trying the same old strategy all the time, and it wasn't working. I've tried so many strategies, and I've got the right one now. And it's really frequent in passing this mission. And the third breach in charge location's behind me there, behind that van, in that corner.
This'll be fine.
I forgot to say there when I was pointing the gun at the location.
Here we go.
You see here, I've just got a sport and pack carbine. Tier 2, you can start with this gun when you're a fixer. I like this voltage grid here at the side, and if the zombies don't come up the side, it's even better again. Because it won't burn out, and you can use that voltage grid when you're getting chased. You can go to the far side of it, and it can give you breathing space. I was blessed with masking grenades in this playthrough, but I've done this with just 1 refill in here in this room at times. and knife that zombie. Once you get that red indicator, knife that zombie. You see him masking my teammates. That's the first tip, whether they're bots or not. Those bots, they normally just work on the spawners that comes up from the cargo area, the pyramids climbing up. That's why I'm masking these guys. They keep them down. If you're playing this solo, your job here is eliminate the spawners on the top deck, and that's they come from two locations. There's two shutters either side. You get two mini swarms that comes from underneath the shutters, and that's my job. I'm going to eliminate those mini swarms. That's tip 2. If you're playing with bots, mask your bots. Tip 1. Tip 2, you work on the mini swarms that comes out underneath those two shutters. There's 2 swarm attacks, you take them out. And tip 3, whenever you get a chance, you work on the pyramids. You don't have to take the pyramid out completely, just knock it down and get back to those spawners in the top deck. Once you take those spawners in the top deck, life's real easy. And this cargo area, you even hear the bots saying that we've got to take control. A lot of people don't even come out of the room at times once it gets hectic. You've got to take control in this room, and how you take control is masking your teammates. One person, well on this occasion with the bots, it's 3 people that's taking the pyramids climbing up. And 1 or 2 people just work on the spawners. And all my team's dead now. They controlled the pyramids, and I just killed the spawners. I only had 1 masking grenade refill and a sporting carbine. Trust me, I've played this so many times. To figure out the right strategy, I've got the right strategy now. It's really not as tough as you think. This mission gets a lot easier after this cargo area. As I said before, 3 tips. Number 1, mask your team. Number 2, eliminate the spawners underneath the 2 shutters either side. And tip 3, whenever you get a breather, shoot the base of the pyramid just to keep the pyramid down. And don't finish them off. Get back and work at the spawners again. Had I had an extra grenade refill there, I probably would have played on. It would have been easier. But I only used 4 masking grenades there, and I really easily passed this. And you check my coins there. From the playthrough where I've passed with the co-op, I've only had 1 or 2 attempts to make this video. I've really figured out the strategy. It's those 3 key tips. Mask your team.
Looks like somebody got
Eliminate the 2 money hordes that comes out onto the shutters. Tip 3, whenever you get a breather, knock the pyramid down, climbing up from below. You don't have to finish them off, just knock them down and get back to the zombies in the top deck. And this mission isn't stressful at all. This is a great team I'm playing with here. This is the co-op play now. We really beasted this map. That's why I called the video we were in cruise control. We were cruising this game. I've played so many times with randoms, people really didn't know what they're doing, and just masking, just to keep themselves safe, always running away from zombies, survival. Whereas a good team, everybody's masking each other, and we're taking out the threat. We're not trying to run. We're masking, and we're going to eliminate the threat before it gets out of hand. We take control of the cargo area. It's really not that crazy.
What's in here? Seal the gate behind us. This will do you.
You see there, the sporting pack carbine. That's all I used. I bypassed the assault carbine, which would have made it a lot easier again.
That's more like it.
This is the breach in charge location that I was talking about. Well, I'm going to breach this door now anyway, and I'll check then, but
Look what I found.
preferably I would breach that door that those guys breached. I bet they got a good gun in there. Probably a battle rifle or a assault carbine, which is quite common in there. And sometimes you get the fancy SMG in there.
I can work with this.
That room I breached, that's the worst room to breach. More times than enough you'll get a PDW and a payload and masking grenades. That's all you'll get on there.
Let's go. Ready
But
weapons.
you watch how us guys deal with this cargo area.
Stop. No. They've got
I'm taking this voltage grid. The far side, I always like it over here because you get grenade refills over here. And it can be a safe zone. If the zombies don't climb up that side, it's even better again. That voltage grid over there the whole time. You see him masking me team. Taking out the threat that comes out underneath the spawners. Yeah, there's a guy there working in the pyramids. Look, one quick shot. Move on. I'm not going to stay there and keep killing those zombies.
Shit. They only closed one of them. Find another control. Masking gas on the ground. Bring
I know there's no threat there and I'm masking it, and I've got the perk Darkness Falls where the gas cloud lasts longer. So I seen that person go back. They've made it on that smoke. I just took my chance there. You'd probably saying, why is he throwing? There's no zombies there. I didn't want to get split from my team, so I seen my teammate there and I've taken the opportunity to mask him. Rather than me having to run to find my teammates. But I'm always trying to mask my team.
Room sealed. Keep shooting until nothing moves.
And we're staying together. Yeah, this is the best corner. If I'm in between these two guys, my job here is to take out the spawners that spawns in between. And you see that new zombie, once you get that red indicator, you melee to put that zombie down. This map used to frustrate me. I kept trying the same old stupid strategies to just run about. There were strategies I tried where I just kept shooting pyramids. That's not the way to go. It's the zombies up top that spawns out of the shutters. It's got to be eliminated. And one person can really slow down the two pyramids coming up. And look at everyone's health. I've got a masking grenade. No one's taking damage.
Guys,
This is easy.
we need to move fast and quickly, okay? Wait.
This guy got on communication. I'm with randoms here.
Let's go.
I don't even communicate.
There's a
Run.
Is there anywhere it hasn't spread?
This guy's got a wise plan. He's told everybody he's going to mask, and he's masked the whole team. And we're moving
Okay.
through. And I used my masking
Okay.
grenade there just because I didn't trust what was in this elevator.
Come
I've
quickly.
got the lethal gas to the zombies as well, so it
Rescue
helps.
leader, we are heading to the
Okay,
atrium.
good.
And no one's taking damage again. The two hardest parts of this
Okay.
mission.
We need,
The cargo area is
do
the
this
hardest.
again.
And then that engine room can get really hectic.
Anyone have
We've just
no
cruised
grenade?
through those two zones.
Don't be a
nothing?
fool.
Grenade? Come. Anyone?
This guy now, he's got the plan.
Let's
he's
go,
masking
right
the
now.
team, and he's telling
Run.
everyone run. Don't
Good
kill.
stuff.
Yeah, if you have masking grenades, this is the smart thing to do.
Right.
He's really communicating well. He's shouting right, because sometimes the way to go can be left or right. You just don't know until you get to the reach point.
Okay.
This ship
Run,
was
run,
a
run.
disaster waiting to happen. Every precaution was taken. Well, it appears that wasn't enough.
If you love World War Z and you really want to pass this mission,
None of them. This ship is overcrowded.
and
The
you know
boat
that
was
cargo
rushed.
area is a
Why are you
nightmare,
arguing?
trust me, I've had experience on
How
this
doesn't
map.
matter right now.
I've tried every strategy. This is the formula that works for me.
Take down the bull!
Yeah, and we've made it to the end. I don't know the time in this. 6 minutes to make it to the end fight. Amazing playthrough.
We're Team 4. What can we do? We've sealed off
I
the ship.
don't think we'll ever a bunch of 4 randoms ever have a playthrough as good as this.
Kill this screamer.
This will do.
I'm taking the battle rifle here. It's not my favourite weapon. I like the assault carbine. Then I like the bullpup. But I'm just thinking my class here. I've got the perk semi-auto weapons, 25% reload speed. So that's what's making me take the battle rifle. Maybe the assault carbine may be more useful to one of the other 3 players. And friendly fire in this playthrough, really, nobody really damaged anyone. You've seen there the screenshot of the video, the damage everybody's taken. I've taken 36 damage all game, and the person who taken the most damage was 98, and no one's taken 100 damage.
Okay, help me.
Hold them back.
I didn't even smell a med attack in this game. When I passed the solo slasher, I think I've taken 700 damage, and I was the least. This playthrough, the 4th place has taken 98 damage. I said I'm taking the battle rifle. I do take the battle rifle. I just in 2 minds here. I just don't know what gun I want. I'm back down, refilling now the bullpup. I love all them weapons. The battle rifle would be my 3rd favourite. It's hard to decide at times. And there I'm going for the battle rifle again.
This will do. Hold positions. We are running out of time.
I'm just thinking it's more ammo. It's really powerful, 1 shot at a time. Where the bullpup is using like 3 rounds at a time.
Electric grid up and running.
Here I could kill 35 zombies with 1 clip, where the bullpup I can only kill 15, providing it's not full penetration.
Covering those upper levels.
And everybody's fixers here. 3
Okay,
fixers
everyone's
and a
ready?
medic.
I'm gonna play the music.
Yeah, masking grenades is key in this.
I agree.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
And masking your team. Number 1 vital tip in this mission.
Ready, weapons? Here they come.
We're in good shape here. We kind of struggle a bit at the end.
Oh shit.
I'm really not familiar fighting at this side of the map. I always
not
fight
hiding
it
anymore.
over to the left side, the right side now. And that guy masked his team, and I wasn't far away.
Bring that screamer down.
Kill the screamer.
Reloading.
In my opinion, it's a crime masking grenade masking one person only. You listen to the bot Chemical use this masking grenade. That's what they say. That's what you've got to do. And no better getting revived with a masking grenade. It gives you 15 seconds to get yourself safe. I've also got the 3 seconds where if I revive, they've got a 3-second mask, which gives them time to run away. And kind of under pressure here. One guy goes down this game. That's the way it can go. You can get swarmed really quickly. I've played this area twice here. I've used that voltage grid twice. Really useful. But I'm not quite sure. The many zombies, which side do they normally come out of? I really don't like fighting here, but I really don't want to go for the right side on my own. I really want to stay in view with my team so that I can mask them. Had it by slasher, I would be at the other side. Really friendly fire there, but always taking the finger off the trigger when you see someone. It's okay tapping a teammate. If someone taps me with a bullet, I don't get angry. It's when they recklessly just keep shooting, even when you're there. Like that there. That's accidental. That person stopped shooting when they knew they hit me. It happens in this game. I don't want to hit anyone with this battle rifle. That battle rifle will do serious damage.
Screamer, kill the screamer, guys.
Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, we have no communication there. That guy didn't. I was trying to mask him.
Okay.
You just find playing this with friends communication. I'm going to throw a masking grenade here. Come to me. Life's a lot easier in this game.
Focus fire on the big.
You see that ball charged straight through that voltage grid. That's a thing to remember as well. I didn't think that could happen. But there you go. A ball can charge through a voltage grid. And now it stuns him.
Bring that bull down! Cut them down! I thought he'd never go down.
I'm loving making these videos because I play with so many people. I know this is a stressful mission. I know that I'm giving out some good tips here. I put the time into this game. I'm not a cowboy that's making stuff up that's right and wrong. I've really put the time in. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm the best player at this game or anything like that, but yeah, I'm just trying to help people that really struggles with this game. And I fear I'm going down soon here. I'm just hoping that this team can clutch this game, because it really would be a shame if we all died in this playthrough, because it was an amazing team play. But a bunch of guys that's no communication. One guy switched the mic on there. One guy switched the mic on after the cargo area. He knew we passed the hardest bit, and he was making sure that we were going to go further, and he's done a good job. He got us right to the end, the whole team, no damage, with just a few quick commands. And had we all been communicating, well, all our masking grenades was really It really would have saved everyone. That guy hasn't got the mask when he revives. And I think I'm really unlucky there. I didn't see that crawler on that voltage grid. I always knew it was going down anyway with the damage that I had, but that crawler on that voltage grid, I'm happy with that. I didn't screw up. There's no way you could see that crawler on that voltage grid.
Keep going.
Passengers, we have regained control
And the
of the ship.
guy, nearly made it to the end. The guy's hung on and past it.
Please stay in your cabins until we give the whole
Amazing team play for a bunch of randoms.
My parents got on the ship yesterday. They'll have arrived by now.
But that cargo area, that's the hardest part of that mission. In my opinion, the three main tips is: number one, mask your team. Number two, eliminate the many swarms that comes out from underneath the two shutters on either side. There are 4 shutters, 2 on either side. Eliminate those. They normally come when the activation of the switch is ready. With switch 1, you'll normally get a horde that comes whichever side, and then when switch 2 comes, you'll get the other horde. And one guy just shoot the base of the pyramids down below. Keep the pyramids down. That's the 3 tips. Mask your team, eliminate the shutter horde up top, and tip 3, whenever you get a chance, shoot at the pyramids. They slow them down, and take control of the cargo area. And you've seen the damage everybody's taken there. And no one's taken 100 damage. We really beasted this mission.